Good morning. Today is Friday, November 11th, and as we say in the United States, it's Veterans Day, but the rest of the world calls it Armistice Day. And so I would want to take this opportunity to thank all of our service people, men and women alike, for their service. Thank you for your service. You keep the whole world safe, or safer than it could be. Uh, Sometimes I think safer than it should be with all the radicals around here, but it's I have my husband served in the Army, and all my uncles served in some form of service. And I'm just very happy and proud to be associated with them. And we lost too many people to war, and let's hope that in the coming years we can have peace. I know they say Christmas, peace on earth, but we should say that all year round. We should have peace on earth all year round. And I don't know, I'm really proud to be an American. Especially this time. It's just, everything is all in an uproar, and I just don't understand it. The will of the people have spoken. Get over it. Give them a chance. It wasn't my first choice. Hillary wasn't my second choice, so it was the worst election ever. We didn't really have a choice. And I told you I wouldn't get political, but that's just, I can't help it myself sometimes. It just annoys me that just because you lost, you're going to go on and carry on like this. It's just, we're Americans, we're better than that. We've survived since 1776, so we'll survive another, almost 300 years, 200 and some years. So, was it 250? No, 240. So we've got a little bit of history. So let's keep going, because I know we can do it. So today, when it's starting to get cold, yesterday when it was 60, didn't think of doing this. The day before when it was 60, didn't think of doing it. Last week when it was in the 60s, didn't think of doing it. But today I've decided I've got to put all my winter stuff or summer stuff into the shed. Jim never cleaned it, so guess what? I get to clean the shed today. So he went up north to go hunting, and he left this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. Hunting season doesn't start till Wednesday the 15th. I don't understand why he had to get it. I would have... See, when we go on vacations and trips, my idea of a perfect vacation is sleeping in, waking up naturally, get a motivating, and then get in the car and go. No big hurry. You're on vacation. Jim's idea of a vacation is we get up at 4:30 and leave by 5. So we can beat the traffic. It doesn't matter if you leave at 5, and by the time you get to the next major city, you've hit their traffic, so you're not going to avoid it. Unless you do like I say, go later in the day and get there before the rush hour traffic going home. That's just my way of thinking, but Jim and I have never thought that way. So we always, when we go on vacation, leave at 5 o'clock in the morning. I lose that argument because I don't drive, so I just go back to sleep in the car. So, and then with that, it's supposed to be only in the 40s today. It's very, very windy. I went outside this morning just to take the covers off the furniture, and then I thought, well, let's just take the cushions off. Well, let's put the covers back on. Let's move this over here. Let's go put some of the stuff in the garage. So I rearranged the garage and got all my lawn chairs and stuff like that put up, and I took the swing down, and I have that in the garage. It's too heavy for me to carry down, and I don't want to scratch up all the walls, so... I'm going to leave that for Jim and David to do. That way I won't get blamed for anything. And I put it in such a spot that he can't put his truck in until he gets it done. So, and speaking of his truck, thank goodness I was nowhere around, because somehow I know I would have been blamed. But when he was putting his four-wheeler into the back of the truck, he went too far, and he shattered his back window out. And it shattered, but it's still in place. And every place we called, glass places, you had to order the glass. So he was determined to leave today rather than wait till Monday. So he just duct taped the window. He has the side mirrors, and he wouldn't have been able to see out the back window anyhow with all the stuff in the back of the truck. So thank goodness it wasn't me. And then we luckily found out I thought we had a $500 deductible. I don't know how it slipped by me, but we only have a $200 deductible. I usually don't have deductibles that low. So that one slipped by me. Thank goodness, because I think the window was something like, he's called a couple places, it's almost $800. Because it was a heated window. Only Jim. Only at Christmas time, too, But now we'll only have to pay $200, so that's not too bad. I did really good with my program, but I'm going to start off, I'm going to show you. Christy, every year before Jim goes hunting, makes him like 3 dozen chocolate chip cookies and 3 dozen oatmeal cookies to bring up for the deer camp, as they say. And I swiped 2 homemade oatmeal cookies. And I'm going to eat one now, and I'm going to eat one tonight. And I know I should probably eat one today and one tomorrow. But, you know, who are we kidding? I'm going to eat them today. I'm going to be honest about it. I'm going to eat them today. So, but I'm going to, the rest of the day, I plan on eating healthy. I've got my breakfast, my normal boring breakfast planned. And I think for dinner, I'm leaning so far now towards a salad with some cottage cheese and strawberries, with maybe some tuna on it for my protein. So, but I'm going to take a little rest here. I'm going to watch a couple YouTube videos and then back to that shed. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Well, the yard is done, and boy, I'm whipped and dipped. It took me 2 hours. I'm too old for this. But, and I'm out of breath, so I got my cardio in, if anything. But everything's put away. The only thing I got is a couple planter boxes that I got to dump the dirt out of and put them in the shed. And I kept the lawnmower and the snowblower to the front so that he can't use any excuses that I didn't do the shed right. If he didn't like the way I did it, he should have done it himself. But everything's in there, so I'm almost winterized. I'd say I'm 99% there. As soon as I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 planters I have to empty, and then put the pot, you know, the vases or pots or whatever you want to call them, into the shed. And then I can relax for the rest of the day. Because let me tell you, I was whipped and dipped. I got more of a workout doing that than I did going on a walk. So I'm not going to feel guilty about not walking today. So, although I did a lot of walking in the backyard, up and down the steps from the deck, and there's a step down from my patio. So I got my steps in, trust me. So I'm going to relax for a couple minutes. I have a whole glass of water. I'm going to drink that, and then I'm going to eat my breakfast. So, try to guess what I'm going to have. I bet you'll never guess. Wow, the TV's kind of loud. But anyway, I was watching a tape, and when I watch a tape, when I go back to the TV, it's too loud. But anyway, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat breakfast. It's kind of late, but I was busy out in the yard. Tea and water, grapefruit, toast, egg, banana, cheese, and a tomato. Okay, I stopped at the dollar store. And even though it's a dollar store, their cards aren't $1, just so you know. But anyway, Live the Life's birthday's coming up next Wednesday, and he asked for birthday cards. I think I'm blocking the speaker. Look at my hair. It's windy out here. He asked for some birthday cards. I'll put his, hopefully remember to put his link down below and check it out. You know how much I love a birthday, so I want to make sure he gets some birthday cards. So I'm going to send him a birthday card. And I had to get some clothespins to kind of, I got this one cover that doesn't really work really well on the back of the, on the fire pit. So I got some clothespins to hold it in place so the wind doesn't blow it away. And I got some hand soap for the bathroom. Other than that, that's it. I'm going to go home and have an orange for a snack, and then I just dropped David off at work. I got Alyssa tonight. We'll see what else comes of the night. See you in a bit. Okay, do you hear that? Christmas music. Christmas music. It's not Christmas. It's not even Thanksgiving. I just was flipping through my stations and I came across Christmas music. Too soon, too early. Well, I know this is like dinner time, but I'm really not hungry for dinner. So I'm going to just have a snack. I'm going to have some tea and water. I'm part of, it's kind of shadowy, look at there. Gina Pearson's Motivational Monday Challenge, and unfortunately, Gina, that's only my 3rd glass of water today. I got to get it moving. But I'm going to have an orange and some blackberries and raspberries, and I have walked 9,100 steps, so I'm very proud of that. Okay, now I'm going to eat my dinner, and I have tea. I still haven't finished my other water, and salad with some cottage cheese, and there's some strawberries over there on the side. Well, it's about 11 o'clock, and I was sitting here thinking, I'm forgetting to do something. What is it I'm forgetting to do? Close up my video and upload it. Getting old. Senior moment. I had mentioned earlier about, it's Live the Life. It's his birthday is Wednesday, which would be the, what, 15th? 16th. Yeah, 15th is on Tuesday, which is the opening day for hunting season in Michigan. Um, So he has his address listed in the video that he did, like underneath his information box. And it's his shout out and big surprise video, I think it's called. But check him out if you want to send a card to him. That would be appreciated. I'm sure he likes to do that, or not to do that, but to receive. Everybody likes to get Christmas. Well, they like to get Christmas cards, but you like to get birthday cards too. I am so tired. I worked very hard today, and I kind of bummed because I only got 9,800 steps in, and I just can't bring myself to walk another 200 steps. So I was shooting for 10,000 today, and it just didn't get it. But I did get my water in, Gina. So I think I drank 6 glasses of water, but I had 2 cups of tea, and I had a glass of iced tea for dinner. And I've been in the bathroom quite a bit. But I look like I'm asleep right now. I look so bad. I'm in my pajamas. Don't look, don't look. So I will see you guys in the morning because this girl's going to bed. Well, I have to upload the video. But as soon as that's done, this girl's going to bed.